Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Good Morning America, Michael Strahan sobs during final farewell. Good Morning America recently bid farewell to a long-running part of the show. In a recent video, co-anchor Michael Strahan shared a surprising reaction to the moment. Fans have also been sharing their own reactions on social media. Michael Strahan has been a co-anchor on Good Morning America since 2016. Strahan started his career as a professional football player, serving as a defensive end for the New York Giants. Having his final season in 2007, he soon established himself as a media personality. Strahan joined Good Morning America as a co-anchor in 2016. He currently works alongside figures like Robin Roberts and George Stephanopoulos. Recently, Good Morning America saw a big change. The show would be moving from its famous Times Square studio to Walt Disney Company's New York City headquarters at 7 Hudson Square. The series saw its final episode from its home for nearly 26 years air on June 13, 2025. Good Morning America will debut its first episode from the new studio on June 16, 2025. Before that, the big move was teased on social media in a recent video. In a caption, Strahan shared, "The final walk at GMA Times Square studio. Time to commute downtown." In the accompanying video, Strahan gave fans a look as he walked from the stage to his dressing room, commenting on it being the last walk. After cutting to a close-up with crocodile tears, Strahan quickly teased, "Now it's time to commute downtown." Strahan also gave a more extensive tour of his dressing room in a recent video. Good Morning America also shared a video on its YouTube channel in which Strahan gave an extended tour of his dressing room. As shared in the description, our very own Michael Strahan invited us into his dressing room in Times Square Studios as he packed up before heading downtown. During the video, Strahan showcased a variety of items from his journalistic career that are special to him. He showed us the edited photo of George Stephanopoulos that he keeps near him, his photos with Prince Harry, and even the photo of him and former New York Giants coach Tom Coughlin, which Strahan said has a special significance to him. Taking to social media, fans have shared their reactions to the big move. A few fans also enjoyed seeing Strahan having a sense of humor about the situation, while others admitted they were caught off guard. Some comments included, "It was a bittersweet sunrise on the set of Good Morning America as Michael Strahan took his final bow after a remarkable 10-year run that transformed him from a football legend into a beloved morning TV mainstay. On what was supposed to be just another weekday broadcast, viewers instead witnessed an emotional, heartfelt farewell, one that saw the usually poised Strahan brought to tears." The June morning started with the usual lively energy. Robin Roberts, George Stephanopoulos, and the rest of the GMA family gathered around the studio desk with warm smiles and hidden tissues. But as the show went on, it was clear something special was in the air. Strahan, wearing his signature electric blue suit and that infectious grin, tried to keep the mood light. However, his voice quivered as he began reflecting on what the past decade had meant to him. "This has been the greatest chapter I never expected," Strahan said, his voice cracking. "From the NFL field to this desk, I didn't know I had another family waiting for me here." A montage of Strahan's most memorable GMA moments played on the screen behind him. Everything from his hilarious Halloween costumes, adventurous travel segments, heartwarming interviews, and his passionate support for children's charities. There were bloopers, belly laughs, and behind-the-scenes moments showing Strahan's off-camera generosity and charisma. Then came the tributes. Robin Roberts took the lead, her voice wavering as she tried to keep composed. "Michael, you brought a light and a strength to this show that we didn't even know we needed. You made us laugh, you made us think, and you made us better." She turned to him, clasping his hand. "You're more than a teammate. You're our brother." Strahan, overwhelmed, wiped tears from his eyes. "Dang it, Robin. I told myself I wasn't gonna cry," he choked out, prompting knowing laughter from the crew and audience alike. George Stephanopoulos offered his own heartfelt farewell. "You came in as a Super Bowl champion, but you'll leave here as one of the greatest communicators we've ever had on morning TV. You made people feel safe, seen, and inspired." Producers had prepared a surprise segment, messages from viewers across the country. Nurses, firefighters, teachers, and even young kids held up signs saying "Thank you, Michael," or wore custom jerseys with Strahans' name. A single mom from Texas shared how Strahans' story of growing up as a shy child inspired her son to be brave in school. A high school football team in New Jersey said they tuned in every morning before practice just to catch Strahans' motivational words. But it was the final message, a surprise live video call from his twin daughters, Isabella and Sophia, that finally pushed him over the edge. "Dad, we're so proud of you," they said in unison. "You've been our hero since we were little, but seeing you be a hero to so many others has been the most inspiring part. We love you." Strahan broke down in sobs, burying his face in his hands as Robin embraced him, and the audience gave a standing ovation. It was a raw, human moment from a man who had always led with strength but wasn't afraid to be vulnerable. "I've had a lot of big moments in my life," he said when he composed himself. "Winning the Super Bowl, getting into the Hall of Fame, but nothing compares to the mornings I've spent with all of you. GMA gave me purpose after football, it gave me a voice, and it gave me a home." He went on to thank the behind-the-scenes crew, the makeup team, the camera operators, even the janitors he shared coffee with at 5 a.m. "This show is more than just what happens on air," he said. "It's a heartbeat, and every person here is part of it." Speculation had swirled in recent months about Strahan's next move. Though he kept it light throughout the farewell, he finally addressed what lies ahead. "It's time for a new challenge," he said. "There's something calling me, a chance to tell stories in a different way, to help people in new places. You'll hear more soon, but just know this, I'm not disappearing, I'm just turning the page." Insiders hint that Strahan may be working on a docuseries focused on resilience and hope in underserved communities, a passion project he's been quietly developing for the past year. Others say a primetime hosting gig could be in the works. Wherever he goes, one thing is certain, his GMA legacy is sealed. The final minutes of the show were dedicated to a musical tribute. John Legend appeared live to sing "Never Break," one of Strahan's favorite songs. As Legend's smooth voice filled the studio, a cascade of golden confetti fell from above. Strahan stood center stage, holding hands with his GMA co-hosts, smiling through tears as the audience clapped along. The show ended not with a goodbye, but a promise. Strahan looked into the camera, his voice steady once more. "To everyone watching from home, thank you for letting me be part of your mornings. You've made mine better every single day." And with that, the screen faded to black. Michael Strahan may be stepping away from the anchor desk, but his warmth, humor, and compassion will echo through the halls of Good Morning America for years to come. From the gridiron to morning glory, Strahan's journey has been nothing short of legendary, and this final chapter at GMA just might be the beginning of an even more powerful legacy.